Whether it's the eighth of a cup of sugar in a mug brownie or the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit between Cleveland and Dalton, we see ratios everywhere. Ratios are simply comparisons involving two numbers, and they play a big role in algebra. In this video, we will explore the basic ideas, structure, and vocabulary behind ratios. The ratios that most of us are familiar with are fractions that compare part of something to the whole thing. In algebra, we also work with another type of ratio called a rate. Rates compare one measurement to another. While there are rates that are set by our conventional measurement systems, like the number of cups in a pint, rates can also provide us with situation-specific relationships that help us to solve problems. In fact, the slope of a straight line is one of those situation-specific rates. Before we get too deep into how ratios work, let's make sure we understand their structure. Ratios may appear as whole numbers or decimals, but in this video we are going to focus on the fraction format. In this form, we have a fraction bar, also known as a vinculum. Any values sitting on top of the fraction bar make up the numerator. Any values below the bar make up the denominator. All ratios in fraction form represent division problems where the numerator is divided by the denominator. This is why the traditional division symbol is a fraction bar with dots representing the numerator and denominator. In everyday language, we use certain words and phrases that denote a ratio. Some of these phrases include for every, per, and out of. While we are on the subject of naming ratios, let's talk about how we name fractions. You are probably used to hearing the word half, third, fourth, etc. when talking about fractions. These words always tell us the denominator of a fraction, while the numerator is simply given as a number. So 2/5 is written as 2 over 5. Now that we have established a good basis for our understanding of ratios, we will be able to delve deeper in future videos. In this video, we discussed the ideas, structure, and vocabulary behind ratios.